and gentlemen, and thank you for coming out tonight. Tonight, our guest will be our King Nebuchadnezzar, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, his three mighty, death-defying servants. And now let's hear it for our host, Andrew Numberman.
Let's welcome our very own King Nebuchadnezzar! Welcome, O King, and thank you for joining us tonight.
My pleasure. What a miraculous story that fire was.
Hold on, King. We'll get to the story soon, but first let's welcome Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego! Perfect, we have everyone here tonight. First, my first question is directed to our king, Nebuchadnezzar. How did this whole amazing thing start?
Well, it all started 3 weeks ago. I built an image of gold. It was 90 feet tall and 9 feet wide.
90 feet tall? Wow, that is tall. Oh, I'm sorry, you can keep going.
Well, as I was saying, I built an image of gold. Then I made law that whenever the people heard the sounds of the horns, flutes, and harps, they must come bow down and worship the image, or be thrown into the fiery furnace.
Shadrach, what happened next?
Well, sure enough, we heard the sounds of horns, flutes, and trumpets. One of my friends and I refused to bow down to the image.
I know. That's why I made the furnace 7 times hotter.
7 times hotter? If it was 7 times hotter, you couldn't even open the furnace door without being burned into a
Very true, in fact. The servant through his sin got burnt and died.
Get out of town! What happened to the 3 of you?
First, we were bound up and thrown into the fire. But even though the fire was hot, we knew our God would help us.
Then something amazing happened. Instead of 3 people in the furnace, I saw 4.
4? I thought you only threw 3 people in the furnace.
Well, sure enough, we heard the sounds of... We are not alone. As Abednego said, we knew our God was truly with us because of our obedience.
What do you mean because of your obedience?
Only God is worthy of our praise and worship, and we were not to worship anyone or anything else. It was important for us to obey God in this matter and to only Him. Even if we know we can all have died.
But you didn't die, did you?
Well, no. How else are we supposed to be here now? The next thing we heard was the king calling, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the servants of the Most High. Come out, come here. Not a hair on their head was singed. We didn't even smell like smoke.
So then I made a new law, that the people must worship the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, or be killed, for no other God can save people like that.
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. I would like everyone to remember the number 1. It's an important number because, as we found out tonight, there's only one true God, and we must worship only Him. First, I would like to thank our guests, King Nebuchadnezzar, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego for coming out here. Good night, everybody!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out tonight. But remember, tune in